Good morning. Good morning, my beautiful friends. Welcome to the Wake Up Call with Maui Paul. I'm Maui Paul. We are here today to go through one of the affirmations, one of the empowering affirmations on my I Am card deck. This deck is just full of amazing, beautiful, wonderful things that we can say about ourselves in the form of I Am affirmations. And so that's exactly what we're going to do. I'm going to pull a card off the top of the deck. We're going to go through the affirmation together. I'm going to ask you if you are the affirmation on the card. And then what I would like you to do is just say out loud, I am that affirmation. Let's all claim it together. So today, let's see here. Today, I am balanced. I am balanced. I center my mind and body. So I am balanced. I center my mind and body. Are you balanced? You are balanced. You center your mind and body today. Good morning, Brenda Jean. Good morning, Lauren. Good morning, Shauna. I see you guys are here today. And I am sure, I'm certain, I know for a fact that you guys all said that out loud. And I really encourage you, if you're watching this today, to say those words out loud, to give yourself that 5 seconds of understanding of who you really are. Because that is the power of this stuff, is when we say it out loud. When you're listening to me say it, then I'm just talking about myself. But as soon as you say those words yourself, this broadcast becomes all about you. So I am writing this down in the comments. And as I do, I am adding an additional layer of faith to this affirmation. I am balanced. I center my mind and my body today. And, balance is such a beautiful thing because when we're balanced, we are stable. Balance kind of means stability. Something that's balanced, these rocks, it's not really rocks, these pieces of coral, these chunks of coral are balanced on each other. And they're really not going anywhere. They can stand a lot taller because they're balanced. And balance is not just about our physical bodies, it's about our minds as well. It's about the way that we process new ideas. That's what balance is all about. And so we center our mind and our bodies today. Now, we center our mind by just being mindful, by being here now. And we center our bodies by discovering what the limits are. What can our bodies do? Brenda Jean does a fantastic morning body recovery at 8 a.m. every day, Eastern time. And she really just, she's helped me to understand how imbalanced that I am in my body. We all tend to think that, we have, our bodies are reasonably symmetrical. And so therefore we tend to think that they are capable of doing everything, with equal good measure. But it only takes a moment. Try to write with your non-dominant hand. Most people can't do it. So yeah, try to stand. Brenda Jean says, stand on one leg. You need 1,000,000 micro shifts to stay balanced. Absolutely true. Yeah, when we're on 2 legs, it's a lot easier. But we still, even on 2 legs, we require 1,000,000 micro shifts. We just don't think about them because we're so good at balancing on 2 legs. Oh, and stand on 1 leg, and it becomes very obvious all those tiny little muscles in our feet that we're almost never aware of come forefront. They come front and center. So today, this card is our permission slip today to be balanced, to be here and now, to center our mind. When something comes to upset our balance, whether it's our physical balance or our mental balance, then we have to shift. We need to move. We need to be like water, as Bruce Lee said, to be like water, to take the shape of whatever vessel that we are presented with. In the same way that if we were standing on 1 foot and somebody comes and they push us a little bit to the side, then we need to compensate for that. Well, it's the same thing when something comes up in our lives, and I know that it will, when something comes up in our lives that steals our mental peace, our mental balance, it's our responsibility as adults to adjust as necessary and keep the balance that we have, because in that balance is strength. In that balance is endurance. In that balance, we find that we walk this tightrope between what was and what will be. So balance is so very important in life. Yesterday we talked about being childlike, and Brenda Jean brought up the very valuable and valid point that there are some places in her life where she gets to be childlike, and then there are other places in her life where she needs to be responsible. And that is a balance thing. That is an understanding of, hey, we get to be childlike and explore the parts of our consciousness that only involve us, and we get to be responsible and with the parts of our life that involve others and for the benefit of others. And anybody who's ever started a business will tell you that the moment they have somebody else on payroll, it is a crushing burden, because you realize that somebody else's life and livelihood are in your hands. And that's a big deal. That's when I opened up my restaurant down in Costa Rica, the second that the first thing I needed to do was hire a chef. And the second thing I needed to do was be like, oh crap, I am now responsible for keeping this chef busy. I am also responsible for keeping this chef employed. And it was a lot of responsibility. And so I balanced that with my other extracurriculars that I did when I was down there. I balanced that. And I played when I could play, and I worked when I had to work. But let's talk about the word responsibility for a moment. What does the word responsibility mean? A lot of people have responsibility in life, and we all have responsibility. Let's be real. As soon as we become a child with the tiniest amount of autonomy, then we start to have responsibilities. Our parents give us responsibilities, things that we have to take care of. And the word that is in the meaning is in the word responsibility. It means the ability to respond. The person who has the ability to respond to a situation that would take us off balance is the responsible one. And so we are self-responsible for the things that come across our mind. We are self-responsible for our thoughts, and we are responsible for our actions. We are certainly responsible for any obligations that we have made to other people. And so we balance those responsibilities with the unfolding of life as it occurs. And we do this in a way that allows us to live. It allows us to experience life as we're living it. Because I talked about it the other day when I talked about how nobody listens to a song to get to the end. We listen to a song to be in the song as the song is playing, and dance while the music is playing. And so it's very important to balance the responsibilities that we have in life, and also to dance with the song of life as the music is playing, because it doesn't play forever. So we are balanced today, and yeah, we're balanced today. And I'm really excited to go through my day balancing the things that I want to do and the things that I need to do in just a beautiful and glorious dance that I call life. So I'm going to see you guys tonight, actually, at 9 p.m. We're going to go through Nightfall with Maui Paul. We're going to revisit this I Am Balanced card, and we're going to see how it showed up in our lives. Like, where were we given the opportunity to be balanced? Where were we given the opportunity to balance one or two things against each other and then decide on which one was the best for us? Because we have that right and we have that obligation as mature adults. So I'm going to go balance right now my need and interest to move this card project forward, and with my need and interest to have a healthy body, by going off right now and going and getting a nice walk in the sunshine while the sun is shining. So I will talk to you guys at 9 p.m. tonight. If you need a particular affirmation, they're on my YouTube channel, and I really appreciate it if you go on over there and you can check out all of these archived talks. They're organized a bit more relevantly than these live streams are. And yeah, I will talk to you guys at 9 p.m. tonight. Again, thanks so much for coming by. You are the reason that I do this, and this is your daily reminder that you're awesome, and that I love you, and I care about you, and that I love you for who you are, and that when I say that you're balanced and I believe it, that I truly do believe that. And because I truly believe it, I expect to see it. I'm excited to see it, and I applaud you when you win. So have yourselves a fantastic day. We'll meet again at 9 p.m. Aloha from paradise.